Boom in your face. Boom in your face. Boom in your face. Boom in your face. Hello and welcome to Boom in Your Face, a platform for indie artists and musicians to come and share their new music or projects, as well as discuss topics about the music industry and the community at large. Boom in Your Face has two meanings. One is that boom in your face from the music that you're listening to. But the other boom in your face is when someone assumes the situation is one way and boom in your face is totally wrong and something totally different. So on occasion, we discuss those boom in your face moments, so watch out that someone might be you. Listeners, if you'd like to share your boom in your face music or projects, or share your boom in your face moments, or just want to join us in the conversation, reach out and email me at boominyourface616@gmail.com or visit the website and sign up for the newsletter, like, subscribe, and share the episodes. Mary Kearney. I'm your host. Welcome. Hello, how are you today?
Hi, Mary.
How are you today, miss?
I am good, actually. I just got out of the shower. I had to blow this hair out.
Oh, you see how mine unblown? It just
It's
wash and
pretty.
go.
You
This
got
is
pretty
wash and
hair.
go. Thank you. It's that
You're
wash and go
welcome.
hair.
Okay. It's that woke up like this hair.
You're exactly right.
What's going on?
It's so awesome to talk to a female DJ.
Yes, I actually just got nominated for the
Okay.
Tri-City Hip Hop Awards for Best DJ of the Year. I am so
That
ecstatic.
is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. I just found out yesterday, but I've been nominated since March 22nd.
So it's just awesome.
Yes, I'm so thankful. It's been a journey. I'm gonna tell you that.
I know it's a journey because you're in the male-driven industry. So
yes, definitely.
You know,
male-dominated industry. You're right, especially with the entertainment business, because they don't see women as entertainers in the like music way. They see us entertainers as
exotic.
Like yes, there you go, exotic. You're right. They don't give us that respect. You know what I mean? They give us that, the bare minimum. But
we know that we're all, even though we've made great strides, we're still going against the current.
Correct. And I'm still going against the current because I really worked hard to get my name out. Okay. Very hard, and I haven't even been DJing that long.
All right, well, listen, you got to start somewhere.
Yes, and I'm definitely starting. I will say this. One thing I will say that when I started, it really was just a hobby. It wasn't even supposed to go this far, but it did. Right. And are you from Columbus or are you from out of state?
I'm from a few states. I was born and raised in New York. Then I moved to Virginia, and now I'm in Florida.
Oh, so oh my gosh, I'm talking to you in Florida. Isn't that something?
That's how we can be global now. See, it's just that easy for us
I'm coming to visit you.
Come on down. Come on down. Because listen, you're going to be my DJ because I put events on and things of that nature. Okay, we're going to
I'm excited. And I want to say this. I know that size doesn't matter, but I'm very proud to be a BBW DJ.
All right.
So I'm very proud of that because you know what? There isn't a lot of BBW. I don't think there is any BBW DJs, to be honest. And I want to represent for all my women of all sizes, all, races, because I'm actually Polynesian. I'm Samoan and German.
So people think I'm Latina. They still trying to place you. Yes, because you would think so.
A lot of people thought I was mixed with black and white. Right. And then they thought I was Mexican or Puerto Rican. But when I wear makeup, I look a little more, I guess it kind of enhances my ethnicity a little bit to a different, different level. But I have been, out of all, I never honestly, let me tell you how this started. Okay. So by my little bio, but really what happened was I was at this restaurant in Columbus, Georgia called Dockery's and Popo's one time. And there was a female DJ, and I always claimed her as my DJ sister. Her name is DJ Darling Dior. So I went, and then the following week, say that a little slower. Is
DJ
Darling Dior.
Okay, so because we want to promote her too, so go ahead.
Yes, so let me tell you what happened. So I saw her one day, and I just barely started learning how to mix.
Okay.
So I was like, oh snap! They're like, it's a female DJ, and I'm like, no, it isn't, because the way the booth is designed, you can't really see them, and she's short too.
Okay.
So her little bitty self. So, anyways, the next week, one of my close friends went in the restaurant, and I said, when you go in there, can you ask whoever's in there you know, how can I be a DJ? How can I be a DJ at the restaurant?
Right.
And he asked. So the owner was on the phone. I said, give her. I said, can I talk to her? She was like, what's her phone number? What's her, she was asking us information through him. But I said, if she's there, can I just talk to her? So I spoke to her on the phone and I said, can I just try? I said, I don't even want any money really. I just want to get my name out there. So she said, okay, come in July 3rd, 2021. I'll never forget that day.
All right, that's
And
how you start.
Yep, July 3rd, 2021 was the first day of the rest of my life.
All right.
And ever since then, I've been DJing there, and people noticed me. But then I started getting bookings. July, and I'm still getting booked. I'm booked this month, and I'm booked with one of the hottest radio stations in Columbus, Georgia, which is Fox 105.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
I'm booked for one of their events, and I'm so humble
that's why
and
it's happening for
thankful.
you.
Yeah, I'm so humble because I didn't expect any of this at all. And a lot has changed in my life to where I never felt I had so much purpose. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, yeah. Everybody, my name is Brianna, but everybody knows me as Breezie or DJ Breezie, baby. I reside in Columbus, Georgia. And you can reach me at all my social media platforms. My Facebook is Breezie, Breezie. And then my last name, Kzer, Kzer. And then my Instagram is Breezie_baby. So BREEZIE_BAYBEE. So yeah, that's pretty much it right now for my social media. Yeah, I guess I'm so full of energy because I actually DJ 2 events tonight. And I'm trying to amp myself up. So
well, you amped.
Amped.
So you're gonna keep the crowd live. You gotta be live. You gotta.
There's no excuses in the entertainment business as far as it doesn't matter. This is what I learned in the entertainment business. It doesn't matter if you have a personal issue going on or a personal problem. You can't bring that. When they book you to entertain. They didn't book you for your problems.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. So I'm learning because I have had some gigs where I feel like sometimes I take my personal problems and it kind of shows in my performance where it's not bad but it's not good either. It could have been better.
All right, Breezy, I'm gonna introduce you to my daughter while we're in the talks.
Okay.
Jump in here, Jessica. She's a producer.
Okay.
A sound engineer. She's an artist as well. She has several things going on.
Hi, Jessica. You look just like your mama. Y'all look like twins. Jessica.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, good. You look just like your mommy.
Yeah.
You're welcome. What's going on? So I heard you're a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how's that going for you so far?
It's been going well. I've had a lot of success in this area, so I would say it's going pretty well. I just did a movie.
Did you?
I did the whole soundtrack for a football documentary that came out last year, and now I'm working.
Where can I find that at? Where's your documentary called?
It's called Alliance is Broken.
What is it on?
It's on Amazon Prime.
And I have that. So I'm going to make sure I write that down so I can check Alliance. I'll make sure I write that down because I have Amazon Prime. I'm definitely going to check that out. And that's good. Good work. That's amazing. Like I was talking to your mom, I was like, it's a male-dominated industry. So for us women to really intervene and, really show them that we can do it too, it's a lot. It means a lot,
Yeah.
Keep doing your thing. Don't stop. And I bet you like when people know like you're a producer, they're like, oh, can you watch my stuff? Or can you hear my stuff? Or like, it's overwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah, it can be sometimes.
Trust me. I know. It's very overwhelming because it's like people expect, like as a DJ, people expect you like just because they send you their music, they expect it for you to play it the same day that they send it. Mm-hmm. Right. But as a producer, like as a DJ, your name is on the line. You don't want to just put anything out. You know what I mean? Because it reflects you too as a person. Because they're like, this is what they put out, or that's what we don't want. So that's why we take our time, when it comes to our craft and things like that. So yeah, definitely. But I know it's pretty in Florida.
Yes. It is pretty nice.
Florida is the state of fun and everything in the sun, isn't it?
It's a lively state, I'll tell you that.
Yes, it's like I call it a whole little Mexico, it's like a little Latino because it's like all the Latino cultures are like all in one, especially in Miami.
Yes, it's a meld of everything, though. It is.
Yes.
It is. It's like a tropical New York. How about that?
Yes, I haven't been to Florida in a long time.
Well, we're going to have to change that. I told them come
Yes.
down and DJ for us.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I wouldn't mind. I actually want to try to like go to different areas and see how their style of DJing is. Because one thing about the South, it's diverse, but not as diverse like if you go to like Miami. Because Miami, they have like they have their I'm gonna say their twerk music is different from the South's twerk music. It's more, it has, I don't know, it has almost like bounce with hip hop and like it's just different. And I want to tell you, like, starting as a DJ, a female DJ, I ain't gonna lie, it was hard because other people laughed at me because they judged me before they heard me. But if anything, I always told myself they're gonna hear me before they know me or before they see me.
That's right.
You know, so I have come a long way.
BWs.
Oh yes, my BBWs. Yes, I'm very glad to know that I can stand up for something that, because being a plus size woman, people still have their insecurities.
Right.
Even though they may perceive themselves on the internet that they're confident, but I feel like if you're confident, you don't have to prove to the world on the internet that you're confident. It's about yourself. So I learned as a DJ, you have to be confident in yourself. Like in the beginning, I didn't really believe in myself because I'm like, I know it was hard, to be, especially in Columbus, it's mainly male DJs. And, also like, so when I started, a lot of people believed in me, but I didn't believe in myself. But yesterday, when I saw that I got nominated for DJ of the Year, I said, you know what? I need to start being more confident in myself because I think I'm my hardest criticize. Like I criticize myself the hardest.
Right.
Because I feel like it kind of humbles me to not be, don't be big headed because, God can knock you off your high horse very quickly. Right. So, things like that. And it really, I guess I'm hard on myself because I want to humble myself, not because, I don't think I can do it, and things like that. So it has been a long journey, but it's been worth it. It's been worth the long nights and long days of learning how to mix, learning how to, get music. Cause I taught myself, I'm a self-taught DJ.
Right.
And I learned, somebody taught me this and I'll never forget him. Shout out to my boy, DJ Matrix, if you're watching this, or you're going to see this eventually. He taught me this and I'll never forget it. He said, everybody can't wear the name DJ right away. That title DJ has to be earned. People think, oh, because you play music, you're a DJ. It's more to just playing music. It's knowing when to play it. It's knowing, it's also being on the mic as well. I love talking on the mic. I love talking on the mic. And I think that's what kind of grabbed people's attention. It's all about mic presence because, anybody can play music or whatever. It's all about what you can, it's interacting with your crowd and engaging with your crowd. Cause I like to feel personal with my crowd. Cause a lot of the customers that I've met at Daiquiris and Po' Boys, they actually have become friends.
Right.
They want to, hang out and they actually come and support me. They come, bring their families. Like, that means a lot to me because, I never thought that it could turn into something so personal.
Well, that's the thing about being the person that's in the front and trying to get a crowd moved because it is about engagement. It is about trying to get everybody in that moment because you want them to have the escapism of being with you during those hours.
Yeah.
It's 2 to 4 hours, whatever those hours are. You want them to come, enjoy themselves, and say, you know what? I can't wait to see her again. I can't wait to see DJ Breezie because she has me feeling so relaxed and good. I forgot about all my other things. It's just me now and partying.
Yes, and I think that's exactly what they feel like. They forget why they came in for. Like they forgot, like whatever they had going on before they walked through that door, they forgot about. I really can't a lot. Let me tell you. So this is a story that I would never forget. This lady came to me. She came to me Friday night. I was DJing. She came in there. She'd never been in there before. Within 24 hours, she booked me for her husband's birthday party. And it's been such a blessing because I've met so many wonderful people throughout this experience. I've met, well-known DJs in Columbus, Georgia. For just the DJs in period to, support me, it means a lot too.
Right.
But it's, I'm not gonna lie, some men, they don't want to see a woman do a man's job, so they say, right?
It's not a man's job, as you have proven, and that so many before you have, because we've had MC Light, we've had the
I love
Brat, we
MC
have,
Light. Yep.
we have had many MCs.
What
The
is it,
DJ
Spinderella?
on the mic, Spinderella. Oh, she's the queen, isn't she?
Yes, let me tell you this story. So we had an '80s Halloween party, right? So
Right.
we three of me and my girlfriends, we were Salt and Pepper, and they made me Spinderella. They spoke it into existence because
Okay.
this was October, and then I started DJing the next October. Yeah, and then I started DJing the following year in June, July. So it's like they manifested this, you
Right.
know.
Well,
So
planting
yes,
the seed for you.
yes, and all the love and support really watered the seed.
Well,
You
that's
know,
always how it blossoms.
yes, and it's so funny because my mom, she doesn't understand the level that I'm on as a female DJ. She's just like, oh, my daughter just plays music, but my mom doesn't understand how much of an impact I am in the local community because this is just the beginning.
Well, bring
I
mom
was,
out
my mom's at work.
at night. Oh, your mom works at night.
No, what time? No, so my mom works on post. So she works with the soldiers. So
Okay.
what time is it? Yeah, she's at work right now. Yeah, she's at work. Well,
Well,
my mom, she doesn't really come visit me as often, but I will tell her to come visit me. Hopefully the next time if I see y'all again, she'll be in my interview.
oh, okay. Well, Jessica's easing out because she gotta get
Hi,
ready to go.
Jessica.
Hi.
See you next time.
Yeah, she does the
Okay.
sound for theater here. She does plays.
Okay.
She does the sound for the whole theater works and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay.
So she has many hats.
Yes.
But
She's
you
a jack of
understand.
all trades.
But you'll find that out as you go through your journey and continue on the path of success. That you're gonna fill in a lot of things. You're saying DJ now, but it goes into a whole genre of different things of audio that you'll be able
Yes.
to start doing once you learn about how it fits into different things.
Yes, yes.
And I'm gonna
And
keep my
learning
eye
how
on
to
you
play.
to help navigate
Thank
through that
you.
because
I'm
that's how
so
we
glad
grow.
to meet you.
Yeah,
My friend, my friend was the one that said, "Do you want an interview?" And I was like, "Sure," because she was like, "You interviewed Slim Hill."
yes, another great.
That is my boy.
Yes,
He is
good.
so sweet. Like it. When I said throughout this journey, I have met wonderful people. He's definitely one of them. Like a lot of these local artists, they give me the utmost respect that I could ever ask for. Like when I feel like I'm protected, I am protected. Their support. Yes, and I'm so glad to meet you. Hopefully, you know my Facebook now, so you can add me.
Right, and you can add me too. Go to Boom in Your
But yeah.
Face on podcast on
Okay, is it
Facebook.
on Facebook?
It's on Facebook,
Okay.
Instagram, Spotify, everywhere, child. Just go on and just
In
click
your
and add me,
face.
share me, and all of that things, and promote
I
us like I'm gonna
will.
do for
So
you.
yeah, so how long have you been doing these interviews?
I've been doing them a couple of
With
years now, but I've been doing entertainment for like 10 to 15 years. Being an
yes, yes,
entrepreneur as a woman, female, oh, for years. So,
yes,
so all
yes.
those things interconnected.
Yes, that's awesome. And
hmm
that's great. I could tell you have a good presence. I feel your
Oh,
warm
thank you. I
energy
appreciate
through the
that.
phone.
Well, that's awesome.
Yes,
But yes, because it's genuine. I genuinely want to see you win. I genuinely want to push you, promote you. I
thank
genuinely
you.
want you to be the best breezy DJ, entrepreneur, career
Oh,
woman that you can be. That's how I feel
thank
about
you so much. The best things that happen are the things that are unexpected to happen.
it. Right.
That's kind of how my journey started. And I wouldn't change anything in the world about my experience from the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. I feel like it made me who I am and it's going to make me who I'm going to be.
All of it, you just keep it and store it, and then all of it comes
Yeah.
together, and then you're gonna blow it into a whole nother universe. But before you did DJing, because now we're gonna go to that since it's so current and new for you. What was you doing before DJing, and what did you think your passion was going to be, or your career would look like? Because this became your passion.
I was actually a government contractor
Okay.
on post
hmm
for like 13 years.
Okay.
And before all that changed, I was DJing then.
Okay.
But so we had a layoff and I
hmm
was one of them that got laid off. But
Through COVID or just budget cut?
no, it's because it was like a budget cut.
Okay.
It was a budget cut. So then what happened was I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Because like it was good having two sources of income.
Right.
Well, it was like God was like, don't worry. Like that saying goes, when
Mm-hmm.
if it's meant for you, it's meant for you. If it's not, God's gonna always replace you with something better.
That's right.
And he has, because he never let me be without. Nobody even knows, that I only DJ. People, because I live my life accordingly. I'm not about this
Hey,
flashy
you
lifestyle.
talking my stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, what's so funny? I just never thought in a million years that, like being a DJ, I took it serious, but not that serious because I kept
Right.
doubting my journey because I was already working at a primary job.
Right.
So then when I got let go or got laid off, I never felt like I wasn't working because I work literally every day. Even when I'm off, I'm still working.
Right.
Making sure my bookings are in line, making sure my
Right.
clients are being contacted, making sure my music's up to date. Like there's always something to do, always something to do. And it's just been a blessing, really. I feel like God really opened this door for me to say, have faith in me and see how far you'll go,
That's right. Walk in faith, honey. Walk in
Yeah.
faith, and you will go all the way.
Yes. And I thank God every day because, I haven't been to church like I should have, but
It's not
I
about
feel
being
like
in the
sometimes,
building. It's not about being in the building. It's about having
yeah.
a relationship with Him.
Yes. And I want to tell
Have that
you, like,
constant talk.
yes, and I really feel like God has truly blessed me in ways I feel like sometimes I don't deserve.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe God sees my heart. That's why he gives me so much more than I could ever ask for.
But this is church you're speaking right now.
Yeah.
You're giving
I'm
them
getting a little
praise and
emotional just
honor and the
thinking about
glory
it.
like you're supposed to. You see, a lot
Yes.
of people lose that. They get their blessing and they forget how the blessing came. See, so
Right,
you are
right,
acknowledging your blessing and where it came from and how it's going to continue to flow. So
right.
that's why you will continue to be blessed.
That's so amazing. Like, yes, you're right. You are so right. Cause I never thought that this would expand the way it has. And when I tell you, I feel like God has truly blessed me with more than I could ask for because there's a lot of artists
Right,
that are starting to grow a little as far as their name and they
right.
recognize me. They said, I'll never forget Najee. So he's actually from Florida, but he
Okay.
resides here in Georgia.
Uh huh.
He actually, when it came to the voting, he made a post and he said, shout out to the DJ that always like gave me a chance to perform wherever she was. And I did because
Okay.
I know what it's like to just
Right.
start out. It's not even starting at the bottom because nobody starts at the bottom. It's
Right.
your mindset. You either start at the
Exactly.
bottom of your mind or you start at the top of your mind. It's a
That's it.
mindset thing. So I was like, I didn't even care if it was one person or two person in the building. If you want to perform, you're gonna perform. I give them that, that
That
chance because
space.
you know what? People gonna wish that they listen to these artists
That's
that
right.
that they think that they're not going to make it because a lot of these mainstream artists, they was once in these artists' shoes right now trying to get their name
Exactly.
out.
Exactly. And that's why I
So
support the independent artists that coming up.
yes, and that's why I'm trying to be more open minded to these local artists instead of just playing mainstream because you know what, even mainstream music can't isn't always great music either
Right.
because people just support them because of their name but not the knowledge of who they really are as far as an artist. So I'm very in tune with local artists a little bit more now
Right.
because they're hungry and you
Mm-hmm.
hear it in their music. If
Right.
you think about a lot of these mainstream artists, when they know that they're getting fed, they're not really hungry anymore. So the quality of music is not the same.
Well, that's part of it. And part of it sometimes too is because once you get into this machine called entertainment industry and you start getting the big corporates, sponsorships and stuff behind you,
Right.
start altering, some of what you are putting out and some of the things that you start writing about. So some of it could be that you get absorbed into that machine. But some of it, like you're saying, could be just that you forgot how hungry it is because now you're full. When your belly's full, you're not hungry no more, right?
Right.
In the
You're not.
same way. Not in the same way.
No. Yeah, I know
You
what you
might
mean.
crave different things, but you're not gonna be hungry in the same way. Like I gotta make this happen, or you coming from a raw place, because you can't stay in the same place you started either. So that's just
Yeah.
about growth too. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're right. It's almost like an NFL player.
Mm-hmm.
Once they get that million dollar, with a
Draft
multi-million dollar
check.
deal, they're like, oh, the rest is history.
Mm,
They gotta
a lot of
remind,
work. There's a lot of work to get in there, and there's a lot of work to stay there too, because you got to consistently be feeding that engine that's pushing you. And you're talking about insecurities. That's another level of high insecurity because you want to be great and stay great, and then when everybody's telling you you're great, and you really buy into it instead of buying into the fact that my greatness comes from the Lord, like you were saying, it really becomes a different type of pressure because now you believe in what the person next to you is saying instead of believing what drove you in the first place to push forward.
Correct. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't want to get churchy up in here, but you know, we do sometimes got to go there sometimes.
We have to, because you know what, we need to remind ourselves.
That's right.
Because you know the worldly things can have us caught up. Because I'm not gonna lie, I never ran the streets this much until I started becoming a DJ. Right. And most of the time when I'm out, it's really just to see what the scene is like, really to put my name out there, really to network and things like that, and support other people's businesses, because I feel like supporting these other establishments have really gained the respect that I've received from them, you know. And I noticed a lot of DJs do watch me. They watch me, and I never knew they watched me until your name starts getting into the ears of others. And it's not even a bad thing. It's a good thing, because
you want people to push you, and you want people to be able to vouch for you, because that's really what it's about. They watching you to see exactly what you're about. What are you doing? Is it even worth me mentioning her to someone else? Because your name, your credentials, you know, who you promote is everything.
Yes, because that's your name too.
That's right. Exactly.
Yeah. So yes, and tonight I DJ for this. It's in Columbus, Georgia, Crown Hookah. Okay, it's me and another lady DJ, Katara J. We're doing an event for the boss women, pretty much entrepreneurs, and I'm promoting it. I've known a lot of boss women. I'm like, hey, if you're not busy, come out and talk to people about your business. Like, it's okay if you don't get a sale. It's all about getting your name out there,
networking. Yes,
because when you get in that type of, that level of, you know, oh my gosh, you're up there, people are not going to forget you. They're like, oh snap, you know, I should have gave it a chance or something, you know. It's all about the worst thing that someone could say is no.
That's right. And then you keep moving. Somebody will say yes eventually.
Yes. Exactly. So, you know, I just learned that, you know, how closed mouths don't get fed.
That's right.
So if you want your business to, you know, grow, you have to do things. Sometimes you even got to work for free for people to know your name.
That's right. But didn't you start off saying that you told her, I will do it for free?
Yep.
Right? So if you really believe in yourself, that's what you'll do. You'll do it for free into otherwise. And that's what I have. When I recruit artists, that's the main thing I want to see from them when I do my showcases. Are you willing to do this show for free? Now, what I was saying was, yes, I can pay you, and then it's that, but I want to see how passionate you are. Because if you're willing to do it for free and you give me the same intensity in your performance, then I know you're serious about your career.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Anybody can be turned on when the dollar's behind them, but are you turned on when you're just doing it to please the audience in front of you and to see if they really vibing with what you have to offer?
Right. I agree.
That tells a lot about a person's characteristics all the way across the board. Trust me, I know.
Yes. Because sometimes when the dollar amount can kind of lose your focus on your passion, you know. And I learned that, you know, I'm not an expensive DJ because I'm still getting my name out. And even if when I get to that level, I'm not going to say that I wouldn't, but I learned this. If people want you, they're going to pay you no matter how much the dollar amount is. If you're worth it to them, they're going to pay the price.
Correct. But your career will speak for it. You see, the money will come. That's the thing. Do what you do. Build your whole platform, your portfolio, your reputation network. Build all those things to a strong, solid foundation. And everything else, the money will roll in before you even know, and people will give you your cost.
Yes, I believe it, even to this day, because I think it's only been like a month since I haven't worked my job.
Right.
But I've never been without, because like you said, it's just been rolling. It's just been rolling. I thank God because, I don't have any kids or anything. It's just me. But even if I did, God's is gonna make sure I'm not gonna be without.
Right.
He's gonna make sure I'm not. I have been through a lot growing up. I'm 33, but in my 20s, I had went through a lot. With just learning, knowing how you have to be an adult. You have to make sacrifices. You have to learn how to deal with what you have. How people go out and they broke and they go. I was like, if I don't have any money, I'll stay in my button house.
Which sometimes, depending on where you're going, is a good idea.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of free things out there, museums, zoos.
Yes, the Riverwalk.
Right.
We have a Riverwalk down here, so
I'm gonna come up there and see you one day. You're gonna have to invite me up there, and I'm gonna come up there. And
yes, come
live.
Yes, it's been such a blessing. Like I thank God every day. Like just knowing that I wake up, because pretty much now I'm my own boss now.
Okay, well that's what happens when you become an entrepreneur.
Yes, I make my own schedule. I mean, I work like 7 days a week, but 2 days out of the 7 days, I'm really just relaxing. And then I don't even go to work till later on in the evening. But I make a lot. I think I make more as a DJ than I was working my 9 to 5, because what I make a week, I make it in like 2 days if I needed to. So I just realized, yes, you're gonna work a lot of hours being your own boss, but guess what? It's your money, and it's your schedule. You make the play. You write the blueprint. So I'm really learning. I'm learning more about myself too as a woman. I'm learning about myself. I'm learning about what I will deal with, what I'll tolerate, what I won't tolerate, what I won't deal with. I'm learning, and I'm learning to allow, not to allow too many people in my circle.
Right. You got to be careful.
Yeah, because what they say, too many people will sink the ship.
That's right.
Because somebody gonna drill a hole in that boat.
Everybody around you while you trying to grow too.
Because not everybody wants you to grow, and a lot of them they want to
grow. You speaking a lot of things. You speaking a lot of things that exist.
Yes, because I'm learning. Sometimes you have to step back, and you got to really see what's in front of you. Because my dad always told me, he's like, it's like the side of your cheek is there, but you don't see it. So that's why we got to step back, and we got to see what's really in front of us, because we're so blinded when it's so close to us. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when we from it, we really see it for what it is. Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still growing. But other than that, I've met some wonderful people throughout this journey, especially you. Thank you for being my first podcast interview.
That's fine. Don't forget me now.
I won't.
We'll do a lot of things together.
Yes, I'm excited. Like, just being honored to know that someone, is intrigued or interested in me to do an interview, so.
Well, see, that goes back to us giving people opportunities that otherwise other people would look over.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? You're a diamond no matter if you're in the rough or not, right?
Right.
So there you go.
Right. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. That's what one of my close friends, she's like a mom to me. Yeah. She said, because I used to always be down on myself because of my size. And she said, baby, men don't want little diamonds. They want big diamonds.
That's right. And we do too. So there you go. Right.
That's what she told me. And I'll never forget it.
On your hand, it'll be a big one, right?
Yeah. Yes. She said, don't no man want no little diamonds. They want big diamonds. She's always told me that till this day. And I'll never forget it, because she said, you a big diamond, baby. And don't you ever forget it.
Yeah. But we all have to love ourselves, just love ourselves in any size, shape, or form we're in, because God created us the way we are supposed to be.
Right.
So you trust and love in that, and know that's the beautiful art that was created.
Yes, because we have to learn how to love ourselves before we love anyone else.
There you go.
Oh, and I'm still learning that too. Always love yourself more, because sometimes we'll overlove a person that don't even deserve half the love we give them.
Right.
So yes, but I
bring you back on for a different topic.
Okay, you gotta call me.
Yeah,
you have my number.
That's right. When we start getting into our women conversations on love and relationship, because that's another series that I'm working on.
Yeah, I love empowering women. I haven't been in a lot of relationships, but I've been in enough situations to know what we don't deserve.
Correct.
And I think all women deserve to be treated as queens, no matter what. So.
Absolutely.
Yes, but other than that,
men deserve to be like kings if deserving, because all women and men both have to earn that distinction.
Yes, yes. It's the quality for me.
Correct. You have to carry yourself in order to be considered that way.
Yes, I agree
Mm-hmm.
1,000%. So
Yeah.
very thankful that, things have gone the way it's gone because I never predicted it. I just let God take what I had and then just steer it in his direction because I really didn't know what direction this was going to go, but it's going.
Well, he's under control. He's leading the ship if you let him.
Yes, yes, yes. He led my butt to water and I sure drank from it too.
And you still drinking.
So, audience, let me tell you about me.
That's right. That's right.
I'm very outgoing. I'm very loving, and I'm very fun. And I feel like the person that I am before I DJ and the person after is the same person, but when during my DJing, I'm like 10 times more raising the roof. I guess I'm more amp. And I feel like when people meet me the first time, it's like they've always known me. That's the energy I guess I've always given, like a comforting vibe, I guess.
Okay.
I'm never a stranger to anyone.
Well, there you go.
If anything, I want to encourage anyone that wants to be a DJ or a model, anything you want to be. Do not let anybody's negativity stop you. Because sometimes they're just showing you like jealousy in ways they wish they had that confidence to do what you want to do. So things like that. So I encourage everybody to live your dreams because we only have one life to live. And you want to live it to the fullest because we don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow or the next day or the next day. So live it like it's your last. And I never understood that until I started living my life when I became a DJ. I learned to live it and enjoy it because I used to seclude myself from a lot of things because I was so scared of what could happen, but it never happened, instead of just living for the moment.
And now you're living your life out loud, see?
Yes, I am. Loud and proud.
Well, Breezie, I'm going to thank you for coming on the show. I just love talking to you. This is the beginning of many things that is to come.
Thank you.
And I wish you well tonight and in the
Thank
future.
you.
And like I said, in your women empowerment, all those things. Go ahead. Go on and put the Boom in Your Face commercial together. Go ahead.
Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. Boom in Your Face podcast. Ran by women, saying by women. And, women run the world. That's all I got to say.
Boom. There you go.
And I'll see you again.
Take care.
Bye.
Listeners, I want to thank you again for joining me for another episode of Boom in Your Face. Please remember to support the podcast on the website. As a reminder, if you'd like to share your Boom in Your Face music or share your Boom in Your Face moments or just want to join in the conversation, reach out and email me at boominyourface616@gmail.com or visit the website and sign up for the newsletter and share your stories. I'm your host, Mary Kearney. Be blessed. Boom in your face. Boom in your face. Boom in your face. Boom in your face.